XCR 375 H&H Mag here. Yeah, this is a video response to the Prepared Minds video, The Quick and the Dead, and also, hey, congratulations, man, on the 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome to hear. And glad your channel's doing very well, and love the ideas and the topics that you bring out. So, not much more to say on that, but good job, man. Very glad to hear it, and you've brought up a lot of good questions and so forth. Anyway, on to the quick and the dead. I think you pretty much hit it all right on the head. Law enforcement, military, especially law enforcement, since they deal with people on a daily basis, have a better ability than the average citizen on judging people and what they're going to do. Law enforcement, they, not giving away too much, but a couple of pointers here. Watch people's hands. They got them in their pockets, and the pocket kind of has a bit of a bulge in it. That they definitely have something in their pockets. So you're gonna want to keep an eye on that. Loose clothing and stuff. Keep an eye on that. If see something that's kind of standing out, doesn't quite take the form of a person's body, be aware of that. As for the woman and kid, you can also tell by their expression if it's a setup or not. The way they're acting, people have a tendency to look away if they're about ready to do something that they know that's bad, but they're just doing it because they have to. Something's also up to if they try to stare you down. It's quite interesting. A lot of telltale signs will give stuff away. You can also, tell if when people are lying to you by inflection in their voice, and law enforcement and military are trained to pick up on that, and it's true. But a lot with law enforcement. Another thing is if they persist constantly or adamantly, and also if they get into your personal space, then something's probably up too. They're trying to get close to you, or just be aware of it. A lot of it's situational awareness. Even on everyday type of stuff, it's not being paranoid, it's just being aware. It's like driving down the freeway and keeping space to your right or left or in front of you so you can avoid an accident. That's being situationally aware when you're driving. So why not apply that to everyday life, and you'll start picking up on it. Look over your shoulder every once in a while. See if somebody's following you or coming up behind you. It's just simple stuff like that. And if you feel like you are being followed, then you probably are, because I call it a extra sense or sixth sense. If you're being followed, cut across the street. And if the guy cuts across the street following you, then you definitely know. And if he's not, oh well. You're just, looking out for yourself, because, the police are not going to be there instantly if something goes on. Happens. So, as for what Prepared Mind said about the mother and kids, could be a complete setup, husband could be across the street or in the bushes or whatever with a good old hunting rifle, and you give them some food, great. You live, they live. You don't give them some food, he takes a shot at you, knocks you out, kills you. That's it. You get the food either way. So you got to be very careful and know your surroundings. As for people that know me and stuff like that, I trust them. They're good people. Probably have about a total of maybe 5 good friends. But it's important to make sure you keep your situational awareness up, and look for the obvious signs. People have a tendency to get nervous when they're about ready to commit something or do something that they know is wrong, The voice fluctuates. You know, sometimes people get jitters, but then there's other times where people just totally disconnect and they're perfectly calm. So it's hard to say, but yeah, law enforcement definitely is trained in these type of techniques. I can say that for a fact. Um, I don't know. This is kind of just a short video in response to the Prepared Minds. So, but once again, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. I think you're doing a great job, and you're really getting people to think. Um, it's good that this is happening. You know, I may not agree with all your uh, ideas and statements and everything, but definitely makes you think. And I like the open discussion and the uh, thoughtfulness of what goes into the videos, and I really do appreciate the time you put into them, and I actually look forward to them because it gets me to think on some certain stuff. So anyway, I hope you have a great Father's Day, you know, and you have a great weekend. XCR signing off.